Yeah.
Why do you think people should learn NLP today? What uses can people put NLP to? Where can it take them? Because you've got this course coming up, and
I wouldn't even say you should learn. Explore it.
Yeah.
Explore it and get that attitude. You know, why with me? Because I limit to the numbers. Still online, I'm still teaching 16 people, which is what I always did, because that gives me a chance to work one-on-one with each person, so they can all have an experience. It gives them a chance to work in pairs, in threes, and I can walk around and hear them. So when we break into groups, 16 people, that's 8 groups, that's manageable for me to get in and see how they're working, for them to, it's time for them all to ask questions, for me to check any homework. And there is an assessment at the end. The assessment is open book. It's not a test of what you remember. It's, can you use the manual? This is very, can you use the manual when you need to find what you need?
Yeah.
In other words, skills.
Yeah.
Not just knowledge. So I've got the skills to, she asked me a question, this client, I have this. And to even have the courage to say, you know what? I know I have that technique and I've practiced it. I just haven't used it since I did my training. We'll just look at that, shall we? My husband was a GP. So sometimes he would have a patient in front of him with some weird disease that he didn't often see. He'd say, let me just check on the dosage in my MIMS for that medication, or just see if there's an update for you, because we don't want it to contradict with some other medication. So he'd pull his MIMS out and say, oh yes, I think this is the one for you. Nobody thought less of him. I think they thought better that he did check.
Absolutely.
I found one here. It's a new one, and it doesn't have a contraindication for those other tablets you're taking, or for that wobbliness you have, whereas that old one. So see how you go with this, and I'll see you in 3-4 days.
Yeah.
And nobody, so it's being, you don't have to be an expert, but to have the skills and the language and confidence. You will come out confident from this course. I know a lot of people do video courses these days, but nobody's checked on them. Nobody's looked at them. Their friend has helped them to fill in their assessments. And they've got the certificate. But I love this quote from Bandler, and he said, as soon as the certificate is on the wall, it's out of date.
Yeah.
Isn't that fabulous? I mean, people look at all this, say, oh, we've got so many certificates. Say every one of them's out of date. Don't ask me about what they are. Ask me, what have you done since you got those, Beryl?
Yeah.
That's the value.
Your clients are your manual when you're going forwards, aren't they?
Yeah. And they say, oh, you should write a book. You should write a book. I'm so busy with clients, I don't have time to write a book. If somebody's written 10 books, how did they do that? Either with a ghostwriter, or they weren't seeing clients. It took me 3 years to actually write my book, and then another year or 2 to actually get it published. Because I was busy with clients and busy with teaching.
Yeah.
So the value of working with me is I walk the talk.
And I
I've
think
been doing it a long time. I've seen all the changes come and go, and I'm interested in you as a person, and that goes beyond the course. So many of my students have become my friends. They can call me. And Jacqueline, I taught many years ago, and we're still friends. And she knows she can call me. I've introduced her to other people that have more of a speciality in this area or that area, expanded her knowledge and her network.
I like to call it channeling my inner Beryl, which I had to on Sunday actually with somebody. Okay. I had to do it Sunday.
I have someone who called me this week. One of my
and it was great.
And she calls herself, my ambition is to be a mini me of Beryl.
And I love the Berylisms that you have as well, like you just demonstrated earlier with ask.
Oh, yes.
And they're so valuable. They really are.
Yeah. Well, here's another one, because it's written on a piece of paper that I was actually talking with somebody about the other day, and it's this word, responsibility.
Yeah.
So many people think responsibility is, oh, I have to do this and I have to do this, and I'm responsible for putting garbage out, and No, the word responsibility comes from ability to respond.
Yeah.
Choosing your response is the responsibility to yourself and to the communication. It's not a should and a must and a have to. But we've changed words linguistically. And again, why train with me? Because I do have, and I think I'm quite rare, apart from Grinda, to actually have a master's degree in linguistics.
You.
And well, in applied linguistics anyway. Whereas a lot of people, maybe they don't even have an O level, and then they learn NLP. That you do need to understand how words work, how language systems work.